brother and sister, may the Lord give you peace. Today is the 29th of November, and we are in the first week of the season of Advent. Advent is a time where we look at the past where Jesus came 2000 years ago. We live in the present with conviction, and we look to the future where He will come in hope. With this in mind, the Gospel of today presents before us a centurion, a man who was powerful, yet leaving aside all his power and his glory, wraps himself with humility and approaches Jesus for healing. He comes to Jesus with a request, not for himself, but for his servant. Dear friends, these centurions were disliked by the Jewish people. They were disliked for mainly three reasons. First, because centurions were non-Jews. And these centurions were people who conquered Palestine. And they were people who were armed and were using force to show their power. Yet with all this power, the centurion approaches Jesus because he was a wise man. Humility comes from wisdom. That's what Proverbs 11:2 tells us. And therefore, with that humility and that wisdom, the centurion approaches Jesus for healing of his servant. Dear friends, the beautiful acclamation of this centurion is, "Lord, I am not worthy to have you under my roof," has become the central prayer in the Catholic Church today. Every day before receiving the Lord into our lives through the Eucharist, we say, when the priest says, "Behold the Lamb of God who takes away the sins of the world," we recite the acclamation, the proclamation of the centurion saying, "Lord, I am not worthy. Yet you say a word, and I shall be healed." The centurion understood the power of the word. He understood this power because he was humble. That's what James 4:10 tells us. Humble yourselves in the hands of God, and He will raise you up in due time. Christ raised up the centurion, praised him for his faith, and today his faith, his acclamation is being spoken every day in the Eucharist before we receive the Lord. My dear brothers and my dear sisters, the season of Advent, the first week, is a season of hope. It was faith and hope in the centurion which led him to Jesus. He had faith in Jesus. At the same time, he had hope that this Jesus will heal his servant. Psalm 33 verse 20 tells us, "We wait in hope for the Lord. He is our help and our shield." The centurion must have waited a long time to encounter Jesus. And finally, when he encounters Jesus, he is overwhelmed with joy. He is lost in amazement because he has encountered the divine. Today, my dear friends, let us ask the Lord the grace that, like this centurion, we too may approach Jesus with humility. We too may keep aside all our pride. Matthew 23:12 tells, "Those who are humble will be exalted." Let us humble ourselves before God, because God Himself humbled Himself by becoming man. Philippians 2:5-11. And becoming man, He humbled Himself, remaining with us every time. Matthew 1:21-23 as Emmanuel. And He continues to live to us in the Eucharist. May this Jesus, who healed the centurion's son, continue to heal our world, especially as we face this pandemic, as we face the variants of this pandemic, floods and rain. May Mary, our mother, be with us and help us to grow in hope. God bless. Stay home, stay safe.